Wagwan, welcome to another episode of Yeah, I Said It. Of course, I'm your host, author, activist, and passionate Jamaican, Shelly-Ann Weeks, and we're gonna jump right into what's going on in the news. Well, Shensia released her debut album, Alpha. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I personally have not listened to all of the songs. I've heard some buzz about the ones that people really like. Apparently, Body Count is a banger and Deserve It is, playing. But based on the reviews, it looks like Shensia might find it. Yes, I hear really, really good things. I'm gonna take my time and listen to it, because my experience with music comes with my mood, and I don't hit the Shensia mood yet. But it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. Stay tuned for what I think about that album. Jamaica is getting some new money. So there's gonna be an upgrade to the regular banknotes, and they're adding a $2,000 bill. Now, personally, I don't know if they needed another bill, because it's already very easy to spend the money that we have, with the value and all that. But I suppose the explanation that is given is that they want to honor the national heroes and represent all of them on the different bills. And while that is great, I have a little gripe. Why the only woman hero that we have couldn't get a bill for herself? Why she have to share space with a man and one dude got a bill for himself? I mean, we got Marcus Garvey and everything, but I would have liked it if Nanny had her own bill. Just saying. Yeah, I said it. And let me just take a breath for that one here, because it's rough. The gas prices. Listen to me, people. It appears we're going to have to start to get our walk on. Break out the old bicycle out of the closet. We've got to start getting groups together so we can jog to places, because based on where the gas prices are going, listen to me. Why are they so high? Well, we know the explanation that they've been giving people. But I've seen different newscasts, and I've seen some stories about the fact that gas prices have dropped in certain areas and certain jurisdictions. So I would like to know how come we don't feel the repercussions of it yet. But I'm watching it, because really and truly, at this point, I'm going to have to start to get some chemistry on and mix up some things for showing my gas tank when it's empty, because I don't think I can afford this life. Oh my gosh, the gas prices are ridiculous. Have you seen them? So that's it for what's going on in the news. We're going to jump into our main story right now. Now, today's main story is about myths about female sexuality. Yeah, I said it. Female sexuality. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, let me break it down for you. It's when we talk about what women are interested in sexually. That's the thing. Yeah, we're not just tools for the pleasure of men. We actually like some of the stuff. We like to be feeling certain ways. We like orgasms. We like to feel stimulated and aroused and titillating. That's a word. We like to be tantalized and turned on, and all the nice goodies that comes with everything sexual. Yes. But the problem is, somebody discovered many years ago, way back in the day, that female sexuality is a powerful thing. And they said, we can't allow these women to know that they can have multiple orgasms, or that they are able to just enjoy orgasms for half an hour to an hour at a time, or that they are able to squirt. Ejaculation is a thing, or that they can actually have wet dreams, or that it's okay for them to masturbate, or that anything sexual is open to them. No, let us make them tools for our pleasure. And I say our, I'm talking about the dudes, the men. They had the meetings way back in the day, and that is why when you look at a lot of the rules that govern sexuality, they limit, or they hold back, or they dampen, or they suppress female sexuality. The first thing that they did is they led us to believe that when it comes to sex, men need sex. We are just tools for men to enjoy their sexuality. Oh, that is so wrong. I can't even express the incorrectity of that. I just made that word. Incorrectity. Learn it. Yes, it's ridiculous. It's so incorrect. So let's clear up some of those myths this evening. So get your learning cap on, get your pencils and pens. You're going to need to write some stuff down. The first thing is women are nasty. Yeah, I said it. Oh, women are nasty. Sir, you cannot out nasty a woman. You know what happened? A lot of us, we have to hold back the nasty. We gotta hold back the freak. We gotta give it to you in small doses, because if you were to really see the stuff that your wife is into, sir, you probably would be very, very scared. Oh yes, you can't out nasty her. Oh, she has thought of some things, or she's probably experienced some things, before she met you, with some other people who she was more comfortable with and who she could really be her true self with. Yeah, that's the thing. But now, because she's your wife, and when some of these women become wives, they have to wear the wife nightie, and they have to wear the wife hairstyle and have the wife posture, only wear certain kind of wifely panty and wear wifely bras and have mommy jeans. Yeah. There is a whole other person under all of that wifely garments. Trust me. She probably will never admit it to you. But then again, that probably says something about your relationship now, doesn't it? Yeah, I said it. That was myth number one. Oh, it gets better. Myth number two, women does not need to be emotionally connected to you to have sex with you and enjoy it. Oh, she doesn't. She can have sex with you and see you tomorrow and look right through you like she never met you. She can have sex with you and do all the things and make you feel like the most desirable person on the planet and completely ignore you when she's done. Yeah. This myth about, oh, women cannot have sex with men they're not emotionally connected with. Lies! Lies. Absolute lies. We can have animal, raw, physical, because it feels good and they just want to get off and they have a really bad itch and they just want it to be scratched. Ness kind of sex. Yeah, careless sex. We're capable of careless sex, and not just that, we enjoy careless sex. Yeah, you probably don't know about it because we're not comfortable enough to share that with you. Myth number two. Ladies, am I saying too much? Oh, I'm going to say a lot more. Yeah, I said it. Now, myth number three. This is probably the biggest myth of them all. Ha! Women are less sexual than men, or women have a lower libido than men. No, she just don't like having sex with you. I'm gonna let you think on that for a moment. She doesn't enjoy having sex with you. It's not that she doesn't enjoy sex. Oh, because she does. Oh, because when it's good, she wants more of a good thing. She wants a lot of a good thing. I remember hearing this man boast and brag about, oh, yeah, man, when me done that, 2 weeks, me not hear from her, because she recover. No, sir. She never like it. That's why I never hear from her. Because when she likes it, oh, you hear from her. When she's into what you got, she's gonna want more. So yeah, she's not recovering from you. She's hoping you never call her back. It wasn't that good for her, sir. Yeah, so this idea that women are less sexual than men, they don't want to have sex with you. Oh, and this is probably the most horrible of them all, the myths of them all. Older women are not interested in sex. Matter of fact, when a woman reaches a certain age, she must just put on that sex thing and go to church and go serve our God. Really? Why? Our body stop work? She dead? She don't have sexual organs anymore? None of them don't work. She don't get aroused anymore. So once she passed 50, she must just go to church. Meanwhile, deacon such and such who can barely stand up strong pan the pulpit, him have to lean pan the, what you call it, the podium to keep him balanced. Him get to have sexual relations and him can barely have a erection. Really? Double standard much? As long as she's alive and she wants to be sexual, she absolutely can. And our society needs to stop looking negatively on older women because they still have sexual feelings. And oh, by the way, I'm gonna fall in an older woman age group in a very, well, not really short while, but I'm gonna get there eventually. I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna be that 75-year-old woman doing all the things the same way. And by the way, I know a few of these women and they're absolutely fantastic and they are up and the men, their age cannot keep up with them. Because the 75-year-old man just, he can't only read about the things that she's interested in. He can't meet that standard at all. Because him joints them and give all kind of problem and him cholesterol off and him diabetes medication interfere with him erection and all kind of something. But yeah, older women need love too. So leave your mother alone. Sir, ma'am, get out of your mother's business. Stop telling her about church. If she wants to go to church, let her go to church. But she doesn't have to choose between Jesus and penis. Both is an option. Yeah, I said it. Okay. Leave older women alone. Let them get them enjoy on. Let them enjoy their bodies same way. Orgasms are good for us at all ages. Okay? Okay. Another thing is, good sex means that she's in love with you. Oh, Lord. People still, this story is still being told? Are people still saying this? Really? Well, I mean, I will say that, you know, the release of orgasms gives you that flush of oxytocin in the brain and you might look over to the person with a little likeness. Worse if there's a little Jay and Ray and nephew in your system and you're little, you know, you're feeling a little amorous. Oxytocin, after all, is also dubbed the love hormone. So maybe that's what give you that impression. But the truth is, it wear off. Yeah, it's not a permanent something. You know, in the moment, you might, you know, get a little caught up and make a little googly eye and it wear off though. After a while, it wear off. The bottom line is, much of what we are taught about female sexuality are myths and misunderstandings. And not just men believe a lot of these things, other women do too. You still have women telling their daughters that sex is something that they are supposed to do when they get a husband. Or whenever they're telling them any kind of sexual advice, they say, make sure you do this for your husband or make sure you do that for your husband. But they don't do things and they don't encourage them to enjoy their bodies and they don't encourage them to be free and open about your sexuality. Okay, so live your sex life. Enjoy your body. It's the best piece of equipment you'll ever own. Find out what it does, whatever you can't see up close, standing up, lie down, cock up a foot, turn on a ring light if you have it, so you can see good, and take a look. It is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I said it. I cannot talk about female sexuality and myths without talking about masturbation. Now, we need to stop this idea that women who enjoy masturbating are, let me think I can, see if I can remember all the foolishness. First of all, lonely, can't get nobody. A nymphomaniac because one man can't satisfy her. She need more wood satisfy her. All these kind of things. Or saying something to the effect of, oh, if she's masturbating, then it's a sex demon take over her body. First of all, masturbation is not only necessary. It's actually good for you. Most women who've had their very first orgasm experience it through masturbation. How can you know what your body is into if you never find out? How do you know what you like, how you like to be touched, what kind of pressure you want, which part you like to be stimulated and which part doesn't like to be stimulated? And it's fine if you want to explore that with a partner, but understand this. It's the equivalent of owning a car. A really nice car, your favorite car, the best possible car that you can think of, owning that car, and then saying the only way you will ever enjoy that car is if you're chauffeur driven around in it. And while it's nice to chauffeur drive, to get chauffeur driven, I should say, there is something about revving up your own engine. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, man. You take the engine and you go so and change gears and go so again and find a new level and go so again and press the gas and go vroom vroom. Hey, there's something about it. And you'll only know if you touch yourself. So go ahead. Touch yourself. Touch yourself till you like it. And there's not only one way to touch yourself. You might not like touching yourself a certain way or some way that you see somebody else touching themselves. That's okay. Figure it out. See what you like. And try to explore your body. Stand up in the mirror and touch yourself. See what feels good. Experiment. I'm going to give you an assignment. Experiment. Look at what happens to your genitalia when it becomes aroused. Look at it before and look at it after it has been aroused. It's amazing. Put the comments below. I want to know what you discover. Okay? Yeah, I said it. Touch yourself. Masturbation is good. And hey, the orgasm is the best way to get some sleep. Do that. Sex is an important part of our lives, all our lives, including women's lives. And ladies, it's time for us to ask more of our partners. If you have a partner who is not satisfying you sexually, the first thing you should do is, well, find out what you like and then help them help you get what you like. And if them head tough and you can't get them when you realize that them don't want to hear anything, you can make adjustments. Remember, lots of other people are out there that are a little bit more teachable, but you don't have to go to that nuclear option right away. Start out by helping them help you. Communication is important to the success of every relationship, including a sexual one. So get your masturbate on, huh? Touch yourself. As a matter of fact, while you're together, you can touch yourselves together. That's called mutual masturbation. It's amazing. There's an education that you get from watching your partner masturbate that you won't get any other way. Gentlemen, if you have a female partner and you want to see how she likes to be touched, you want to know what makes her feel good, watch her masturbate. Yeah, I said it. There is nothing she can tell you. There is nothing she can do any different that will give you the kind of education and the kind of information that you will get when you watch her touch herself until she climaxes. It's beautiful to watch and it's sexy as hell. So you should do it. Right? And that's our show. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week, Wednesday, for another great episode of Yeah, I Said It. I am author, activist, and passionate Jamaican, Shelly-Ann. See you then. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment.